Welcome back, everyone. I am Candace your rapid manifestation coach. And here on my channel, I teach you the easiest, fastest, most low effort ways to manifest possible, okay? If you're a member of this community, you know manifesting isn't complicated, it's simple. So in today's video, it's called Steal My Manifesting Routine. I'm giving you guys an updated manifesting routine because I have started using same process, okay? I'm gonna go through it like super simply, but I've started using an app to do my affirmations now instead of me actually repeating them. So it literally like requires no effort and no input from me as I manifest on a daily basis. And you guys, things have been coming in so quickly. I'm talking about people, places, and things, whatever it is. Like, just for one example, vacations. I'd written down in my book that I wanted, for us to take, more vacations this year, like family trips, couples trips only just for me and my husband. And literally within the span of a week, we ended up having two beach trips, a trip to Las Vegas, and a trip to like another bigger family trip that we're gonna do to like a mountain area, all planned already, dates down. And for the most of them, we don't even have to pay for our accommodations. Like, so far, we're only having to pay for our flights to Las Vegas, not even where we're gonna stay. So yeah, let me give you guys the updated routine. Now, I have 3 things that I do consistently when I'm manifesting, and basically my process consists of only these 3 things. So the only technique in particular that I use is affirmations. If you like to use other techniques, that's fine. You'll see a place where you can incorporate them here. But remember, you guys, what I always tell you is that your outer reality is a reflection of your inner reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your attitudes, your behaviors, all of these things start with what's going on inside of your mind, conscious or subconscious, whatever. But the fastest way to change what's going on in your outer reality is to change what's going on in your mind. And how do we attack that in the easiest way? Using our thoughts. So that's pretty much what affirmations are. They're new thoughts that you're going to be feeding to yourself on repeat until your subconscious gets the message, until it's reflected in your outer reality. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is decide what I'm affirming for. It could be like a specific thing. It could be, like a broad concept, like wealth, like if you want to do abundance affirmations. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you're going to decide what that is. You're going to get your affirmations together, whether you're writing them yourself, you're finding them on YouTube from somebody like me or another manifestation coach, whatever. Get your affirmations together. And I do offer access to an affirmation library. The link is below if you want that. But get them, and I put them now in like a playback app. The one that I use is called Self-Affirmed, okay? Self-Affirmed. I'll put it in the description box. But what I've found and what I've heard from people is that they don't have an app for Android. If you have an iPhone, please use this specific app. The reason why is because it includes binaural beats alongside the affirmations that you're saying. So that's just going to help them penetrate your mind, penetrate your subconscious so much faster. If you don't have an iPhone, I have looked on the like Google Play Store for something that was similar, but I can't find anything. But a lot of people were suggesting the app ThinkUp or Parrot if you have an Android device. Okay, so whatever it is, record your affirmations into the app. Yes, record them in your own voice. If you don't like your voice, some people can't get over that. If you don't like your voice, then use your playback assistant. I don't know who it is for Android or Google, but if you are an iPhone user, use Siri. Type them in your notes app and tell Siri to read them back to you. Anything like that will work. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to listen to these affirmations on repeat. Now, let me tell you how I do it, okay? We all know Neville Goddard's The Law of Assumption master, right? I took a page out of his It Only Takes 3 Days to Manifest book. And essentially, whatever it is that I want, and you guys, this has worked so fast. It has literally worked like magic. Whatever it is that you want, for 3 days straight, basically listen to those affirmations as much as possible. It should be easy. I'm not asking you to say them. I'm not asking you to lay down and get into a meditative state, okay, and listen to them, even though you can. I'm not saying, remember to listen to them as you're going to sleep or first thing when you wake up. All you have to do is try to saturate your mind with this with your affirmations, with your recording playback as much as possible. So basically, I have a pair of headphones, and whenever I'm doing anything where no one else is around me and I can just listen to them, or, like no one that you have to like pay attention to. Like if you're at the store and you want to put your headphones on, like sure, you don't know these people. But essentially, if I'm at home and I'm folding the laundry, if I'm going outside and taking a walk, if I'm in the car, I can listen to them in my car. And I pretty much just listen to these affirmations on repeat for the first 3 days straight. And what I found is that usually I find myself listening to them for like an hour, not an hour straight. I mean, over the course of the day, I have heard these affirmations for at least an hour that day. I try to at least listen for 20 minutes at one time, like in one session, you know what I mean? I try to do at least 20 minutes, but after all the time has been added up over the course of the day, I find that it's usually about an hour. And after those first 3 days, and sometimes it's not even a whole 3 days, but that's it. I don't listen to it anymore. You know what I mean? I kind of just like, one, I get sick of hearing them, which lets me know that I've pretty much started to impress my subconscious. I get tired of it. I'm no longer like, I'm feeling like, okay, yeah, I know, I got this. Like, we're good. I don't have to listen to this anymore. And that's exactly where you want to be. You know what I mean? So that's the affirmation process. I listen as much as I can for those first 3 days straight. Now, after those 3 days, I move on to something else. I look at my wish list of whatever it is that I want, my little checklist or whatever, and I move on to the next thing. And I take that next thing and I saturate for the next 3 days, okay? But that first desire that I was working on, I may sprinkle it in here and there, like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, whatever, okay? But for the initial 3 days, I'm listening as much as possible. Okay, boom, step one. That's the affirmation part. Super easy. You record them one time, throw them in some headphones whenever you feel like it. That should be super duper easy. Now, on to step 2. The second part of my process, and really, I don't even like saying step 1, 2, and 3 because step 1 is always affirmations, but step 2 and 3 are pretty much interchangeable. I'm gonna say this step as number 2 because it's the easier one to grasp and the easier one to understand, but really they're interchangeable. Practice them how you like. But the second thing I make sure that I do is to always practice gratitude. I'm writing in my gratitude journal every single day the things that make me happy that day or the day before, the things that I'm excited about for that day, or even what I have already manifested, right? That goes along with my desires. Okay, so for instance, if I'm trying to manifest a vacation, right, maybe I haven't gotten the full vacation yet, but maybe my mom called me that day and was like, hey, I got my timeshares open during this week, do you guys want to try to plan something? Boom, we're getting the ball rolling. I'm gonna write that down as a win for my manifestation. Maybe I'm trying to manifest money and maybe I haven't gotten the full amount that I want, but maybe, oh, boom, I got a sale from my business. Like, we are rolling. We are getting the momentum going. We're getting, the ball rolling and going there. Now, why do I do this gratitude and why do I go so hard for it? Because as you guys know, as I talk about all the time, whatever state that you constantly find yourself in, like your dominant thoughts and feelings, that is setting the stage to where your dominant thoughts and feelings are going to be in the future moving forward. Imagine it like laying down steps for yourself. If you're constantly finding yourself in a place of, I wish I had this and I want this and I don't have it yet and I really can't wait to have it and I want it, you're just laying more bricks down for you to say those things and feel those things in the future. So you're always going to have a feeling of wanting more, wishing you had more, not having enough, and waiting for something to get here. No, you have got to figure out how to be happy and content in the present moment. That will bring you more happiness, more contentment in your future moments. Okay, we want to lay those bricks down and get that momentum going to take us in the right direction. Think about it as a path. If every single day you're like, man, where's my manifestation? It's not here yet. I'm only getting signs. What's going on? You're, paving the yellow brick road to go down this way of not being satisfied, not having enough, always waiting and not getting there. If instead every day you're like, oh man, I am so, grateful for this happening. This is so exciting in my life. I'm so glad I got this little thing here that's going to lead me to this next place. you're going down the brick. What am I saying? Follow the yellow brick road. Like, what is that? The Wizard of Oz. You're going down that path to get more and to be happy about more and to have more of these experiences, and for your conscious reality to prove to you, yes, we're going to make you more happy. We're going to make you more content. So that's the place that we want to go. Even if our manifestation has not fully arrived yet, you want to make sure you're walking down this path and not down that path. Okay? And the only way to do that, unless you are constantly monitoring your thoughts and trying to flip your negative thoughts around, the only way to do that is to remain grateful in the present moment. You guys have got to start practicing that. Be grateful in the present moment. It sounds, I don't know, cliche or whatever, but that is the key, you guys. What I think it's in like this book about the power of the subconscious mind, or maybe Neville Goddard said it, that a grateful heart is closest to creation. Okay, be grateful and watch how things change. All right, I harp on that a lot in other videos, but anyway, the last thing that I do in my everyday manifesting process, and I'm actually about to do a full video on this because this is something that people have like a lot of trouble with, is I show up as the person who has my manifestation every day. I embody the future me who already has my manifestation every single day. And the way that I do that is by taking on the attitudes and the thoughts and beliefs of me, myself in the future, who already has what I want. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to do a full video on this, but pretty much the basic key to this, the basic key of how to show up as that person, is to ask yourself, if I already knew that I had the thing, how would I act? What would I think? What would I feel? The question of, when I have this, I will do this. That is the key to embodying that person and showing up every day. Because everyone will typically say in your mind, when I lose the weight, when I'm at my goal weight, I will wear these types of clothes. I will go these types of places. I will put myself out there and do this and this and that. Well, guess what? Why are you waiting? If the future version of you who has it is already doing these things, that means that you, in the present, you need to do these things. And that is going to bring that future version. You're going to take these, two versions, and you're going to bring them into oneness much, much faster. Go get the clothes now. If you don't want to buy them because you're like, well, I can't fit them now, then plan them out. Make a shopping cart. Go to the places now. Build that confidence now. Well, when I have 10,000 followers on Instagram, that's when I'll create my little stand store to sell my digital downloads. No, do it now. Well, I know that once I get 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, that means that people really want to hear what I have to say. So then I'll start taking my videos more seriously. No, take them seriously now. What is it that you can give yourself today to bring that future version of you into your reality? That is how you will show up as this person every single day. What helps me is at the start, when I'm manifesting something, I'll write down like a little character story about myself. Like, I'll do some scripting and, say like, oh, this is a day in my life now that I have this. And I'll read that story to myself every single morning just to remind myself, oh no, this is a day in my life. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm supposed to be thinking. This is how I'm supposed to be feeling. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I walk around acting like I'm the person who has what I want. I change my thoughts to think as if I have what I want. And I remain grateful, content, and happy in the present moment so that I can, I was about to say magnetize, attract more experiences that will bring me more gratitude, happiness, contentment in the future. That's how I know I'm always going on the right path. Now, I did create a guide and a digital download for you to steal my manifesting routine that goes over these things in depth. It comes with a 30-minute masterclass and access to my affirmation library, which is still under construction, but it has SP affirmations, money affirmations, career, education, personal appearance changes, like you name it. And I'm always taking requests. Okay. But these are affirmations that I personally have written, or maybe some that I've seen that I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to attack a limiting belief and bring these things into your life so much faster. So anyway, that's it, y'all. That's it. Download these apps, listen to your affirmations as much as you can, show up as the person who already has what you want, and I promise you, you will rapidly manifest anything you want into your life. Okay, talk to you later.